Welcome back, beauties. D.Beasley here. As you can tell from the title of this video, honey, we are doing a chit chat get ready with me. It's not really a chit chatty, but it is a get ready with me. It is a talk through. I just wanted to do this look with you all. I wanted to really use the Snow Angels palette by Dose of Colors. I've had it since like maybe before Christmas and I haven't used this. So I wanted to come on here and definitely use this with you all. It has some beautiful shades in it, like, girl. So yeah, and I just basically walk you through step by step of what I did here. Nothing too major, but I love the eyeshadow look I came out with. Beautiful. So yeah, I'm gonna quit talking. If y'all want to see exactly how I got this look, then keep on watching. So y'all, to get started, I am going to moisturize my face, prime my face, moisturize my under eye, and let that sit in, and then we'll just get started with the entire face. I have no like flow that I'm trying to go with. I just want to put makeup on today. Like, I just want to be cute. It's Saturday. There's really not a lot going on today, per usual. But yeah, I wanted to just, you know, put a little makeup on, film a little video, you know. I feel like every time I have time, I should be filming, like, to be honest with you. So that's what I'm doing. Plus, I got my camera like situated for now, and then I have a new mic, but I have not attached it because I'm having issues with that. So that's a totally different subject. But what else do I have? Oh, I got a new laptop, so it has a better it's better for editing videos. So it's like making my videos, like me editing the video, it helps me so much, y'all. That's why I've been able to put the last 2 videos up so fast, because that laptop, sis, saving lives. Over here, it's saving lives. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna be using my Thru Cream Moisturizing Balm. I use the moisturizing balm during the winter and fall months, or fall and winter months. I do use the Aqua Balm. Yeah, I use the Aqua Balm during the summertime because it doesn't make me as it doesn't provide as much moisture, but it's more like water based. And I literally just rub it in. Like, I'm not even cute with it. I just rub it in my face. How can you be cute rubbing something like moisturizer on your face? Like, every day I absolutely have to use this Banana Bright Eye Cream by Ole Henriksen. It is amazing. I feel like it helps me out and not help me look as tired, but somehow I still end up looking tired. But I feel like it helps a little bit. And you're supposed to pat under your eye. Be very delicate with your under eye. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and prime also. I'm going to be using my Becca primer. I absolutely love this primer. Like, it's one of my all-time favorites. I have also been using the Bobbi Brown one as well. This helps keep my oils at bay on my nose and forehead a little bit longer than normal. That's why I only put it in my T-zone area. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit in and just seep into my skin, and then I'll be back and we can start on the face. Okay, so I think I let that sit enough. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my foundation. I'm gonna be using NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Macao. This foundation is so beautiful when you put it on. Like, the finish of it, like, I feel like it's solely more for people with oily skin, but I feel like people with dry skin can get away with it, but I guess I don't know because I don't have dry skin. But when I tell y'all, the finish of it is just beautiful. Like, when I don't use it and then I end up going back to it, I'm like, girl, why you ain't been using this foundation? Like, why? So yeah, that's what we're using today. Like I said, it's in the shade Macao, and these pumps are small, but that's what it looks like there. Do one more pump. I'm gonna use this Sedona Lace number 928 flat kabuki brush, and I like to just swipe it on my face. I don't do anything special as far as like applying my foundation. I just like to get it on. I have the shade Marquise that I use also, but I feel like, is it Marquise's? I think it's Marquise's. But I feel like it's more orange, like it's more of my summertime color or something. I need to put a headband on because this won't stay on my face. Hold on. Okay, that's better. So, for concealer, I'm going to use two different types. I am going to go in with the shade NW40 by MAC. This is in the Pro Longwear concealer. I'm going to use this to actually conceal, and then I'm going to go in with a different concealer to do some highlighting up under my eyes. I'm going to take a concealer brush. This is the Morphe M224 brush, and I'm just going to brush that under my eye. I'm taking a damn beauty blender, blending this out. This is one of my favorite beauty blenders. It's Sapphire, which is my birthstone. You know how they say all the sponges are the same? They're not. Because beauty blenders are different from the Real Technique sponges. They're also different from the ones from Shop Miss A. They're also different from the Sonia Kashuk ones. Like, they're all different. Because I use a lot of the Shop Miss A ones in my kit. Because they're very, very inexpensive, but they are just as good as a beauty blender. So I use a lot of those in my kit, and they are so freaking soft. Like, they are dumb stupid soft. So I love using those. But don't let anybody tell you that these sponges are all the same. They lying, sis. Let's go in with this Kat Von D Lock It Concealer in the shade D31 Warm. That's light. D31 Warm. Why? And I'm just using that same sponge. How has y'all New Year been so far? Because I feel like mine is like getting out to a slow start. But I feel like it's up to you to get it popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to start back going to the gym. It's so hard for me to be motivated to go work out. Like, so hard. I can't even begin to tell y'all. It's so hard. But you have to, like, just do it. Like, you have to just go. Like, don't even make it a big deal. Just go. If you want to start a business, just do it. Like, don't rely on anybody else to provide you with, like, a gateway to get to where you need to go. Like, just do it. Like, go ahead and do it. I'm going to take this Huda Beauty setting powder. This is in the shade Kunafa. And I'm going to use this to set both my under eye as well as all the other areas that I concealed, as well as highlighted. I love the finish of this powder. I feel like I am in between this shade and another shade, but I love the color that it gives under my eyes and, you know, warming my face up. I'm gonna take the Studio Fix powder in the shade NW43, and I'm just gonna set my entire face. I've been using the NYX No Filter powder, but it's actually in my purse and I'm not about to get up to go get it. But I have been using that to set my entire face. It's a really dope product. Very lightweight. I don't think it does a lot for controlling like my oils and stuff, because I feel like when I use it I am more greasier. So I try to I'm trying to stray away from my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte powder, because I use cocoa in that and I need a shade in between cocoa and classic tan, which they don't have yet. So I'm gonna take my tried and true Down to Ride Go Getter, she gonna get you right every time bronzer. This is a bronzer in the shade Showman's by Morphe. Y'all know I've been using this for a very long time. Well, I don't know exactly how long I've been using it, but you know, I used to use the Bobbi Brown bronzer Deep 4 all the time, but that's like 40 some dollars for that powder if I'm not mistaken, and this one is 12. And this does exactly what I needed to do. That's really the prime reason why I don't use that anymore. So I mean, unless they stop making this one, then I'll go back to that one. But I found a bronzer that I can actually, you know, warm my face up with and slightly contour with and not have to spend 40 some dollars on it. Like, it's a good powder though. But this one does the exact same thing, gives me the exact same, you know, warmth to my face that the Bobbi Brown bronzer Deep 4 does, but this is cheaper. So if I don't have to spend 40 some dollars, I'm not gonna spend 40 some dollars. So, and it just legit warms me up. Cause I don't want to contour, cream contour or whatever and chisel my cheek out every time. I just want to warm my face up more than likely. So that's what I'm doing here. And I normally use my Morphe M527 brush, but it's actually wet because I just cleaned it. So I'm using the Morphe M551, which is a similar brush. It's just not as, it's not as long as the M527. And I use that bronzer just to bronze up the outer portion of my face. I use the CoverGirl Queen bronzer in Ebony Bronze to contour my nose. And I take like a, it's almost like a paddle contour brush. Sort of, kind of. I take that. Because this one isn't, I don't want to say it's pigmented. It is, but it's not as harsh as the Bronzer, which I can get a lighter shade in the Bronzer. But this is just really soft for me to contour my nose. And I try not to cream contour my nose all the time. I just like to do a soft contour. If I'm cream contouring, baby, I'm about to be all night. Where we going? Where we going, honey? What is we doing? Because I'm cream contouring, baby girl. So I'm going to go ahead and do my brows off camera because, like, sis, we've seen it a million times. We don't want to keep seeing it, or do y'all want to keep seeing it? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows off camera, and I'll be back. Okay, these brows is on. Are we feeling them or no? I use the crayon case, where's that? Brow pomade in the shade Ebony. It's a very creamy product. Very creamy. Very smooth. A little bit goes a long way. I really need the other colors, and I'm supposed to be purchasing them from somebody, so I'm gonna try those. But they are very creamy. They're kind of dark, but we're gonna just go with it. Anyway, so let's go ahead and prime our eyes. This is the I Love Stage, of course, by Essence, that primer. I do want to use a new palette. This is by Dose of Colors, Snow Angels. Came out around Christmas, I want to say a little bit before Christmas. But it has some beautiful shades in here. Yeah, I kind of want to put this blue. What shade is this? This is the shade Thin Ice. This dark purpley blue shade. I'm going to put that all over my lid. That is so pigmented. I need to put some powder under my eye. Okay, we have that under our eye to catch any suspect of any hint. Ooh, this is so pigmented. Look at that. I'm gonna take this Morphe M506 brush to blend that out. I'm gonna take the shade Very Cold. I see why these shadows are so popular because I picked up the entire Vault collection. They had this Vault collection with all of her eyeshadow palettes except for this one. It's like a group it was in a vault basically. So I got 6 eyeshadows. They had it for $100. I got a really good deal on it from Sephora. If you've seen my latest haul, which like my very last haul that I did, I believe I hauled it, and I was telling you about how I had, not Sephora, Ulta, I had points and stuff that I used to get it. So I only paid like $30 for it, and one palette is $32. So honey, still, but they're so pigmented, it's ridiculous. Are y'all seeing it? And then I'm gonna take another blending brush and go in with that shade Cashmere, because I didn't use a lot of it. I'm just going to blend out that berry cold. Yeah, berry cold. We're just gonna blend that out. On the lower lash line, we're gonna put the shade Pretty Bold, which is this pink shade here. Ooh, come on, Snow Angels, honey. And I got this. This was on sale too. Like, I didn't pay full price for any of my Dose of Colors eyeshadows, and I feel pretty damn good about it. We're gonna go ahead and put Slay Lashes in the style Juicy Junior. I'm gonna put those on. These are available on my website, beauty-by-D.Beasley.com. This is one of my newer styles. I want to say my newer premium styles. Okay, so I'm gonna use this Wonder Pencil by NYX to put in my waterline. I just tried the Rimmel one and it looks like it's like mixing with the eyeliner, so it's not doing what I needed to do. I don't understand why it's so hard for me to do these nude eyeliner. I'm going to set my face. I'm going to be using the continuous setting mist by Morphe. What I learned from my last video is I just sprayed, and I know better, but I normally cover the eyes, and when I sprayed it just all over my face, like it got on my eyeshadow, had some of my eyeshadow breaking up a little bit. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I saw that. But I critique my videos and my pictures or whatever so hard, it's ridiculous. But what I'm going to do is just cover my eyes. We don't need wet shadow unless we're trying to get it popping. Like unless we want it to be popping. So I'm going to take the Diamond Luxe Luminizer in Honey Drip by Artist Couture. I'm going to take that and apply that. It's my highlighter today. I'm going to use one of my all-time favorite highlighter brushes, the M500 brush by Who. This thing done came up out of here. Look at that. It's not even attached to the pan. Like I legit, oh my God. It's not even attached to the pan. Look at this. I'm glad I see that now, instead of being out here in these streets with it. This is a beautiful highlighter. I don't like the fact that it's not attached though. Nobody likes that. I'm trying to understand why it's not attached, because I've used it a good 2 times. I'm going to take a little bit of this Estee Lauder blush by the Estee Edit. It's called Ember Glow. One of my all-time favorite blushes. And Raisin by MAC are so beautiful on deeper skin tones. And I normally just pat it. I don't do, sometimes I do the sweep back, but I normally just like to pat it on the apples of my cheek so that that color can just get there, honey. Yes. 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 What lippy I want to wear? I feel like I want to wear like a lipstick. I don't want a liquid lipstick or nothing. I want a lipstick. Let me find one. Okay, for lipstick, I'm going to use this MAC Cream Sheen lipstick in the shade Babestown, and MAC's lip liner in Chestnut. That's cute. I really liked it. There's nothing like a good old lipstick. Okay, let me get this hair together. I'll be right back. Okay, girl. Alright, beauty, so here's the finished look. I hope you all enjoyed this video. It's a little, you know what I'm saying, little extra for y'all. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed, to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell so that you get notifications as to when I do post a new upload. And also, if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comment section, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, beauties.